Episode 8 of The Better Sister begins with Nikki telling Chloe what happened the night Adam was murdered, who kills Adam and why. Nikki checks in on Debbie, Adam's mother, from time to time, and is at her place when Ethan calls. He tells Nikki about the fight and is scared for Chloe. Nikki panics as he reveals that Adam has been hitting Chloe often. She gets ready to confront Adam, and Debbie randomly comments how Adam and Chloe have left them, suggesting there is no love lost between mother and son. Nikki shows up at the beach house and threatens to expose Adam. She wants to talk to Chloe, but a drunk Adam grabs her and tries to make her leave. She fights back and he chokes her. She has a pocket knife and she stabs him. After she leaves, Ethan arrives home. He finds Adam and thinks Chloe has killed him. He stages a break-in and is about to leave when Adam moves. But instead of calling for help, Ethan lets Adam die. Meanwhile, Nikki rushes back to Debbie's and cleans up. The pills she grabs are antibiotics for her injuries, and that's what she takes when the cops call her. How does Chloe handle Adam's murder case? Nikki worries that Nancy may put her in prison even though it was self-defense. Chloe promises to fix things and takes the knife. As for the gun, we learn that Nikki was going to cause a scene if Ethan had been found guilty. Later, Jake shows up and confides in Chloe about the Gentry investigation for illegal construction. They are in trouble from Gentry as well as Olivero, since they won't stop till they get what they want. And it is the dirt that Adam has on Gentry Group. Chloe reports Olivero for sexual harassment and physical abuse. She then looks around and finds the Gentry files. There is also a recording in which Bill orders Adam to extort Gentry. She makes a copy and sends it to Matt. She then gives the originals to Bill as a peace offering. While he is distracted, she hides Nikki's knife, the murder weapon, in Bill's study. After she leaves, Matt gets a search warrant and finds the knife. He arrests Bill for corruption and suspicion of murdering Adam. Why is Nancy unable to catch Nikki? Nancy looks into Debbie, who has a criminal record for fraud using Adam's social security number. They are estranged as Adam didn't like his parents' wayward lifestyle. The cop visits her and tries to trace Nikki's whereabouts. Debbie reveals that Nikki forgot her phone when she stepped out for a while on the day Adam died. When she returned, she told Debbie that Ethan had been stabbed. Once she realizes that Nancy suspects Nikki, she shuts down. It is enough for Nancy to deduce that Nikki used her phone's location as her alibi. Nancy texts forensics to check Nikki's DNA against Adam's clothes. Unfortunately for her, McCabe finds out that Nancy beat up Eddie. However, Eddie isn't the trafficker. She beat up the wrong innocent black guy. Nikki gives the proof to Catherine, who publicizes it. The lieutenant is forced to take Nancy off the case and put her on leave. Her request to forensics gets canceled. He also points out that Debbie's testimony is hearsay from a grieving mother, and Bill is the primary suspect. What's the deal with Gentry Group? Bill fires Jake to appease Gentry Group as he is the only other known FBI mole. Bill tells them that they have a mole too, who confirmed that Adam was working with the FBI. However, Bill looks out for Chloe and insists that he will take care of her. Jake goes to Chloe and we learn that Gentry built a stadium with indentured labor. The construction also involved violations of human rights and regulations. Adam felt guilty and went to the FBI. After he was killed, Agent Olivero blackmailed Jake into helping him. At the end of The Better Sister Episode 8, Jake is found dead, presumably killed by Gentry for being the mole. How does it end for the McIntoshes? Ethan is upset with Chloe for picking Adam over Nikki. Nikki defends her and claims Chloe only had Ethan's best interests at heart. Later, he confesses that he feels like the bad guy for letting Adam die. Nikki comforts him, and he hopes to go with her if she leaves New York. When Nikki visits Catherine to take down Nancy, the editor asks her about the book deal, which is pretty much confirmed. Nikki confronts Chloe, who reveals she forgot to tell her because of the killer plot twist. However, Nikki doesn't care about the book deal and only wants to focus on her family. She asks where Chloe's loyalties lie, and Chloe insists that it is with her and Ethan. Nikki believes her as she learns that Chloe framed Bill for Adam's murder. That night, Nikki and Chloe smoke by the beach. Chloe shares that the only stories worth telling are with her. Nikki agrees to the book deal.